Hello Floral Today followers and welcome to another Floral Friday. I am going to be going over my favorite or Florgasmic events that I've experienced this year or that are coming up and I've experienced in past years. But if you don't know what Florgasm is, you obviously didn't check our blog out this week. So hop over to Floral Today and learn what the word Florgasm means, and also get to know Team Florgasm that has come together to influence the floral industry for the better and to push the boundaries of what floral design presentations, floral industry events, what they can be and what they can bring to people. Their team consists of Ace Berry, Sandy Schreck, and Patience Pickner, all from across the U.S., all very great resumes. Ace just got his AIFD. He passed his AIFD test and will be inducted in Denver. Sandy and Patience together both have shows coming up, and they are both in the article of when they'll be. I will put the link below for the blog so you can kind of get to know them, get to know Florgasm. But today's Floral Friday is all about some of my Florgasmic experiences. I think Florgasm's a great word. It is a little naughty, a little fun, but it's easy to connect with and understand. From what I understand from the word Florgasm, it is when you walk up to a floral arrangement and you experience that design. Nobody has to sit there and talk to you about it, but you have your own connection and it makes you feel like a high amount of emotion or connection with it. And the couple of things that I'm going to be showing you or talking about being my Florgasmic events from this year or last year, or things that really stuck with me. Very different events, very different experiences, but the whole basis of Florgasm is experiencing design and making it interesting. When you see a Team Florgasm show, it is going to be something that makes you think, makes you experience it, and feel the design and want to better yourself, better your design, and experience floral design. I could be wrong. That's how I feel about it. I have my Florgasm shirt on. Don't know if you can see it, but it's pretty cool. The back says, I wrote it down so I wouldn't forget. The back says, where our passion for floral art and the joy of life collide, florgasm.com. We will have the link for Florgasm below, but let's get into our Floral Friday. Our first Florgasm is most definitely my brand new book. It's called Babylon Decades. It's by Arthur Williams. He just passed his AIFD test also. Amazing, amazing designer. He is known around the world for hair installments and hair pieces. They are separate things. Make sure you know the difference. But surprisingly, though I love his hair pieces and his hair installments, as a person that loves putting things in my hair and hair installments, my favorite parts of his book are actually a little bit morbid, but a little bit more interesting. They are people dying by floral accidents, I'm going to say. There's no title, but my absolute favorite, it's just January 3rd, 2013. And it is basically death by roses. One girl shooting herself in the head. A lot of this is violent. A lot of people are scandalized and have hated on the book for having things such as these, but it has an emotional connection. It makes you feel and experience it, and that's why I love it. And it's beautifully designed. This girl's wrists are bleeding, and also this girl has a rose through the heart that's dripping. In these pictures, it's all beadwork. It's all floral. There's no little tricks and kicks about it. He has designed and done all of this beautifully. I don't understand the people that jump on the bandwagon of, oh, it's got naked people in it, so it's awful and it's inappropriate. I think it's beautiful. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. It makes me experience it. It makes me want to know how it's done and gets me amped up and excited. His use of color and texture is amazing. We will have the link for this book specifically down below. It's brand new, like just went for sale at the AIFD Symposium back in July. So we'll have that, and we'll also have a link for Arthur. Make sure you check out his hair pieces. His just work period is absolutely gorgeous. He designed in the show for Hitomi Gilliam and her runway show, and it was absolutely amazing. So go check out Arthur, go check out the book. Go have a Florgasmic event with his book. It makes you feel his designs. It makes you kind of click on the inside. It's not flip through a page, oh, it's something beautiful. It's, how am I feeling about this? Do I feel mad that he has a girl slitting her wrist? Or do I find it something that is kind of a taboo topic? Like something that makes people uncomfortable? I have no problem with, because it's something that is not talked about enough or brought to the forefront. So go see this book. Go enjoy every second of it. It's gorgeous. My next Florgasmic event was also from the AFD Symposium, and that was my favorite show, and that was Loanne Burke's show. It was amazing, and she yet again made you feel and experience her show. She had an award-winning singer, she had a live pianist playing music that her son wrote, I believe. She had a dancer that was her niece that was amazing, and she was dancing on carpet, but you would think that she was just flowing across a wood floor or marble floor. It was beautiful. And she also had a live painter painting on stage to her designs, and it's things like that that make you want to interact, and it makes you yet again experience her show and her design. Loanne captivated the audience. There's quite a few other shows that did that for me. There's some shows that I just thought were like, all right, you expected it, so it just came on stage and you're like, I feel like I've seen it. But her show specifically, you had a connection and experience with each collection or piece. Her final piece was made out of gladiolas around a huge painting, and it was gorgeous. But it was the experience of watching the painter paint and create the paintings to the designs that built up to this huge mural, and it was amazing. It was gorgeous, but it was Florgasmic because she made you experience it. Even though you still want to know how she did that design, she pulled you through it like a beautiful story, and she made you experience everything, every single design through many different artistic forms. And then my next Florgasmic event is, or design period, was done by Stacy Carlton. She just moved to Santa Barbara. So if you're out there, show her some love. She's an amazing designer. She's got to be one of the most, I don't know how to word it, so I'm going to say namaste designers, because she says namaste, because she is so chill, she's so relaxed, and she's so kind. She does not put herself into situations or allow situations that are harmful or towards others or other designers, or sit there in kind of a high school atmosphere. She is one of the most grounded people I know, and she kind of brings that to you. She makes you a more confident and comfortable person. But her design has to be one of my favorite designs I've ever seen, and I've experienced a lot of European design, Japanese design, but her design for the Nature's Creative Edge 3 years ago or 4 years ago, it was nationalities and nations. She did a flag, a Japanese flag, I believe, and it was made out of an IKEA lamp with some sheets hanging down the side, but it was so beautifully constructed, and all of this really fine detail. If you know Stacy or her mother, their detail is impeccable. It is top of the line, impeccable. They always bring beautiful design wherever they go, but Stacy's detail made you want to touch it. She made you want to get into the design and figure it out. And the reason I thought it was Florgasmic was when you walked up, you experienced it, you knew what it was, but you wanted to, like I said before, you wanted to get into it. You wanted to feel it and really, again, experience it on a physical level. It also is displayed in Bob Frise, who hosts Nature's Creative Edge, on his property. It's in his actual garden. It's been there for a few years. But to this day, it's one of those designs I will never forget. It will influence how I design later on in other designs. But that's how Stacy is as a person. She's just a Florgasmic designer. But her design, it was so technically beautiful, but so simple that you overthought it. But the reason it was Florgasmic is, yeah, again, she made you experience it. She made you want to try it. It was brought you such a beautiful design that you wanted it. A lot of people were trying to get their hands on it. Okay, so to keep this video, short and sweet and simple. I'm going to say my very last floral design was done by Luz Cardales. I can never pronounce her name correctly. It was during the Blooms Over Chicago at the AIFD Symposium again. I haven't been a lot of everywhere this year, but she was making a complete floral dress out of tree fern, and I walked up while she was making it, and then I got to see the finished product. Her and Stacy Carlton both had 3 dresses, all floral or natural product done. Like, took them all over Chicago while handing out free bouquets. Like, a lot of time we do a design, we hand out bouquets. That's how Blooms Over wherever is done. But those dresses were so meticulous, but so simple, just like I was saying about Stacy's detail before with her flag design. Luz, it was tree fern, that's all it was, and it was, a lot of people think of that as just like a baker or a salal. They don't think of it as a technically beautiful material that you can make beautiful. She made a skirt, a full dress actually, that was walked around in a live model. The girls walked around in these dresses all around Chicago. But again, took you out of your element of floral design. How did they do that? I know because I saw it. You can see it in one of our posts on FLORAL.TODAY. But Luz, just like Stacy, it is so simple, but so cleanly, meticulously done that it gets you excited to know how they did it. And it's so executed to such a fine tune. All she did was tree fern. I believe there might have been a belting around it, but it was so technically beautifully done. It blew my mind. It was a Florgasmic design, even though it was one material. You could see the work just like a fine couture gown. The meticulous work put into it showed through. The design and herself showed through that design. And I'd say that was my last Florgasmic design of today. I'll have the links for everything I talked about so you don't think I'm crazy, since I don't have any pictures or anything panning across the screen. I'm not that good at these videos yet. So you gotta watch the Floral Today blogs and Facebook page to kind of keep up with what's going on with Floral Today. But I'll have links below. Share with us your most Florgasmic events or designs or experiences from this year or years before. Things that affect your designing, how your career has gone, things that have affected how you will design for the future, or what you do that you think is Florgasmic. Share it in the comments, put it on our Facebook page, tweet it to us. All of those links are below also. But we love hearing from you, like a lot. So tell us what you think Florgasm is to you. Show the Florgasm team some love and some support. They are booking shows right now at state conferences and with different wholesalers. So if you need a out-of-the-box innovative designer or design team to do a show or presentation for you, check them out. But yet again, tell us what is going on with your life and what is your most Florgasmic event, design, or influence. Thank you for joining us for Floral Friday. We will catch you maybe next week, maybe not, I don't know. We're getting better at these videos, I think, so we will see you later. Bye.